This is an iTalk 1067 sports exclusive. Local sports are on iTalk 1067 and online at iTalk1067.com. Presented by Sholo Ford. Also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, and Little Bluebird Studios. And now, local sports on iTalk 1067 and iTalk1067.com. Presented by Sholo Ford.
Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Snowflake High School on a beautiful fall night here in the White Mountains. We head indoors to the gymnasium tonight to catch 3A East and 3A South volleyball as we take a look at two of the top teams in the state. The Thatcher Eagles traveling here to Snowflake tonight to take on the Lobos. I'm joined by Mike Granillo tonight. And Mike, boy, you couldn't ask for a better matchup here at the end of the season.
Well, and not only the top two of the top four teams in the state, Snowflake coming in at number 3, Thatcher at number 4, but historically great teams and really rivals. Even though Thatcher, this is their first year up in the 3A, they've been a 2A powerhouse for years, but you got these Thatcher always comes up and plays the 3A East teams. You have families that know each other pretty well here, and these girls are very familiar with high-level volleyball, so it should make for a very exciting contest tonight.
Had 3 Snowflake players that actually played in Thatcher at Eastern Arizona College the last 2 years prior to this, so big connection between that community down there in the Gila Valley. Well, tonight we talk about our Ace Hardware keys to the game to get things started for you. Ace Hardware with a 24/7 locksmith. Next time you're locked out of your car, just need a key made. You can contact their mobile unit. They'll come to you. That's the Ace Hardware with 3 locations in Pinetop, Sholo, and Heber Overguard. And tonight, we start with the Thatcher Eagles, Olivia Hunt, number 10. This gal has got some hops. We've seen her play in basketball, and she's also getting it done on the volleyball court.
She is a great all-around player. I've watched Olivia for the last 2 years. She started as a freshman and now is one of the team leaders. Does have great hops, has a heavy arm as well, and just an all-around really good player, and will have to lead this team that's a little bit depleted. Thatcher, of course, we say that they're number 4 in the state, but they are a little bit down from what they're used to, not as much height as they're used to having, so Olivia will carry a lot of the load.
She comes in tonight's contest with 66 kills on the season. We go to Cassidy Wakefield, number 14, with 56 kills on the season. She's their middle blocker who leads the team in kill percentage with 321 on the season. She's doing a pretty good job there, and I'll tell you, she also is a pretty big block in the middle.
She is, and she is one of their leaders as well, and she's one who's kind of come up through the ranks, and you see this a lot in girls volleyball. She started off as a freshman on the right side and then moved to the outside, and now has had to fill in the middle. So learning a new position and doing pretty well with it statistically so far this year. Of course, they haven't played a lot of teams like Snowflake, so we'll see if she can come up big against a quality team and some bigger blockers for the Snowflake Lobos.
Another key player tonight, we take a look at Michaela Jorgensen. Jorgensen, 54 kills on the season. She's at a 293 percentage. Both those middle hitters are doing well with their kill percentages, percentages.
And that is the strength of this Thatcher team, although they can beat you from all phases, including setter dumps even. But they do rely a lot on their middles. They run a lot of timing plays as well, some quick hitting plays, and try to beat you with their speed and athleticism, and both their middles possess a lot of athleticism.
She also leads the team in blocks with 11 total blocks on the season, averaging a block each game, and I'm certain that Snowflake will be concerned about her in the middle. We'll see how that affects the play of the Snowflake Lobos. We'll take a look now at the Snowflake Lobos. Our outside hitter, Macy LeSueur, number 3, 107 kills on the season with a 39.3 percentage, and she's a kid that has been on this starting lineup for the last, at least
17 years.
Last 17 years.
It feels like she has been there forever.
It does, for sure. Next, we go to Reagan Olson. Reagan Olson, a girl who can elevate.
Oh.
She's probably one of the best leapers in 3A East. She's also tops in the 3A East in the state for hitting.
Yeah, if there's somebody who jumps higher than Reagan Olson in 3A, I would like to meet them. And probably she'd be right up there with the other size schools as well. But just a great hitter. Really takes a lot of pride and really tries to ram the ball down your throat every time. And I kind of appreciate that.
Reagan Olson, 163 kills is good enough to put her in that top 10%
yeah, she's
of the
number 6 or something.
Yeah, number 6, I think, in the state for the 3A conference.
And honestly, Camden, this is the matchup. If the Thatcher Eagles want to come up with a win, they have to try to stop Reagan Olson, and that's not much easier said than done.
Snowflake won't be outdone in the middle either. Anna Berger, their 6-foot senior, she missed her pitching junior pitching year last year on the softball field. She's also their pitching ace on the softball team, but she's also a big player and pays huge dividends in the middle for the Snowflake defense and offense.
Well, very rarely do you find a 6-footer who can move like Anna Berger. She can jump, she can move laterally, she's got good hands and is very strong, so she kind of has the complete package. You might know something about having a 6-footer as a complete package, but most people do not. And so she will be a key component for the Snowflake Lobos.
Well, it's going to be a fun matchup tonight. We take a look now at our Summit Regional Medical Center injury report. When it comes to injuries, make sure you contact Summit Regional Medical Center. They've got everything your athlete needs to get back into the game, including new outpatient care for many things that your athlete might need. That's Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center. We'll be back with our Northland Pioneer College kickoff, tip-off, whatever you want to call it here tonight, as we get ready for Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk 106.7 and iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Attention high school juniors and seniors. It's game time. Get ready to transform your life. Northland Pioneer College offers high school students the opportunity to earn college credit while in high school. Get ahead of the game. Complete college classes before you graduate. Visit npc.edu/advising to learn more. Northland Pioneer College. Expanding minds, transforming lives.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Well, we welcome you back to Snowflake High School, home of the Lobos, and host tonight to the Thatcher Eagles in 3A conference volleyball here tonight. It's the final game of the season for both of these teams. Both teams ranked in the top 4. Snowflake comes into the contest ranked number 3 in the state. Thatcher ranked number 4. We could very well be looking at a semifinalist game right here with 2 of the top 4 teams in the state, Mike.
And this is the last game of the regular season, too. We have playoffs starting next week. And, you know, it's pretty impressive for the Snowflake Lobos because this is Coach Hargrove's first year as the head coach.
Yeah, we look at a shot of Coach Hargrove right here, and she's a gal that probably could still play.
I have no doubt she could play. She has just retired from teaching, but very nimble still, and I'm sure she plays. Yeah, gives us a little dance there, as you said. But, you know, she is the longtime coach, assistant coach here forever for these Lady Lobos, and now has just didn't really want to take over the head coaching job, was content to just kind of enjoy retirement, but here she is leading a Lobo team with only 1 loss.
Yeah, impressive for her. There's Lobo history here is strong and solid as they have a history of winning in this program, as do the Thatcher Eagles.
Yeah, I mean, I was going to say, Coach Orr has been there forever. And if the Thatcher Eagles are really good this year, it's not because they have better talent. It's because of the program that Coach Orr has developed, and the, you know, you hear it a lot about it, like with the San Francisco 49ers or the Tampa, you know, they talk about culture, or the Miami Heat this year. The culture of Thatcher is to win, and Coach Orr has created that culture, and they come in year after year, whether they have talent or not.
Yeah, you know, Thatcher moving up to the 3A conference, there's a lot of people that said they shouldn't put them in the 3A conference. They didn't want to move up for years and years. Yeah. And so they're making a case for the fact that they could compete in this conference.
Oh, yeah, they have shown, they've always come up, I think, and played a 3A East team or 2 every year. And I wish I could say that at Blue Ridge we beat them, but we didn't. And so Thatcher's for real, and they can play with anybody.
Well, Snowflake and Thatcher ready to get started here tonight. We want to thank our sponsors. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce, hands down the best place to buy your next car, truck, van, or SUV. Sholo Ford, guaranteed to have the lowest price in the state of Arizona on any new car, truck, van, or SUV. And you can take that to the bank. Go check it out at Sholo Ford. Whether you're in Thatcher, Safford, Mesa, Tucson, doesn't matter. They've got the lowest price on new Ford's cars, trucks, vans, and SUVs at Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce. We'll take a look at some of our other sponsors here tonight. Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Northland Pioneer College, Octopus Car Wash, Summit Regional Medical Center, Beeler Orthodontics, Deemer's Glass, Furniture Gallery as well. And we also talk about our Northland Pioneer College kickoff. Typically in football season, they're the kickoff sponsor. In basketball season, they're the tip-off sponsor. And all we know is that they've got the lowest tuition in the state of Arizona. So if you're looking for an opportunity to go to college, you might want to check out the college with the lowest tuition in the state of Arizona, with classes starting at just $40 per credit hour. That's Northland Pioneer College. We'll be back in just a minute to get this one going. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focused on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Well, we welcome you back here to Snowflake High School. The Lobos and the Thatcher Eagles set to get underway, presented by Northland Pioneer College. When it comes time to kick off your college education, choose a college with the lowest tuition in the state of Arizona. Classes starting at just $40 per credit hour. We take a look also at our Mountain Mobile Auto Glass sponsorship tonight.
We'll give it for a kill.
Yeah, so Mountain Mobile Auto Glass kills tonight.
Oh, no, it's Ace. I'm sorry. They have Ace there.
Oh, there it is.
An
Mountain
Ace serve.
Mobile Auto Glass Aces. Okay.
There you go.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass Aces. And you want to check out the deals there, check it out at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass. Also, the Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game. We'll be looking for that here tonight. Beeler Orthodontics, lift a smile, love your smile. Beeler Orthodontics and Deemer's Glass. Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. We're going to go to our public address announcer with the starting lineups.
Thatcher, Eagle. Please rise for the playing of the national anthem.
And actually, as we honor America here tonight, we will step away for about 90 seconds as we honor America in the playing of our national anthem. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Attention high school juniors and seniors. It's game time. Get ready to transform your life. Northland Pioneer College offers high school students the opportunity to earn college credit while in high school. Get ahead of the game. Complete college classes before you graduate. Visit npc.edu/advising to learn more. Northland Pioneer College. Expanding minds, transforming lives.
Well, we welcome you back to Snowflake High School. I don't know who the VO guy was on that Northland Pioneer College commercial, but I'll tell you what, they ought to pay him a bunch of money.
That was pretty professional.
Pretty good job there. Actually, it might be our graphics guy, Chris Bennett. Not sure. But Camden Smith, Mike Side with Mike Granillo, and we go now to our starting lineups. Starting with the Thatcher Eagles first.
Bingham, number 6. Kylie Dodge, number 7. Ellie Alder, number 11. And Michaela Jorgensen, number 15. And now for your starters for those visiting Lady Thatcher Eagles. Number 2, Sydney Alder. Number 3, Macy Lopeman. Number 8, Dallas Casillas. Number 9, Mia Carter. Number 11, Liv Lunt. Number 13, Peyton Devlin. Number 14, Cassidy Wakefield. Your Thatcher Eagles are head coached by Kim Orr and assisted by Marcy Lopeman and Darcy Barney. Put your hands together and show some love.
All right, well, there's your starting lineups here tonight for the Snowflake Lobos, the Thatcher Eagles. As, oh, never mind. We got the Snowflake Lobos now.
Number 6, Macy Penrod. Number 10, Lily Lundberg. Number 12, Carmen Whitney. Number 13, Marin Berger. And number 14, Braxton Jones. And now for tonight's starters for your Lady Lobos, number 3, Macy LaSweer. Number 4, Reagan Olson. Number 5, Annette Libero, Riley Wenger. Number 7, Kimberly Ike. Number 8, Ellie Lundberg. Number 9, Anna Berger. And number 11, Marinda Caldwell. The Lobos are led by head coach Karen Hargrove, assisted by Jamie Robinson, Becky LeSueur, and Natalie Shumway.
All right, that's your starting lineups here at Snowflake High School. Both teams will wave at each other.
Yes, this is the most awkward thing I've ever seen in my life, but
due to COVID rules.
Yes. I'll tell you what, a lot of these Snowflake girls, you feel like they have been on varsity for 3 or 4 years, so perhaps the Lady Lobos could be geared for a deep playoff run. They have playoff experience with those girls, and they've been very used to winning, so it'll be interesting to see what happens come next week in the state tournament.
Well, a couple teams in front of these two. Northwest Christian is one of them, and that's a team that's undefeated right now. Snowflake's only loss was to Northwest Christian, and
I don't know if anybody's going to beat them, but not in 3A anyway.
Well, you look at Northwest Christian, and you're looking at least 3 players on that team probably going to play Division I.
Oh yeah, 2 of them already committed, and the third is most likely there. So yep.
So they're gonna be hard pressed to beat Northwest Christian, but I'll tell you, we've seen stranger things happen. So
anything could happen.
Snowflake will receive the Northland Pioneer College serve, and Reagan Olson gets to work quickly with a kill.
Well, you can see Thatcher's game plan right off the bat is to serve Regan Olson, try to disrupt her timing a little bit. However, it didn't work so well in that first possession.
Olson, another one of those players that has been starting on this team for a long time.
Just 4 years.
And we get a service error, or a receiving error on the Thatcher Eagles, and another quick point for Snowflake. Oh, nice serve off the top tape. Even better pass. Snowflake's going to get into their offense, and Reagan Olson fires one home.
And this is going to be the big problem for the Thatcher Eagles. If they have nobody that can go up with Reagan Olson, they're going to have to find a way to dig it, but that's easier said than done.
You think there's a little bit of emotion on this Snowflake team right now?
Yeah, they're pretty fired up. This is a great tune-up for the state playoffs for both teams.
Absolutely. Hats off to Kevin Stanifer, the athletic director here, for scheduling this one. And
as you watch Coach Hargrove run into the stands,
she's going to go get the ball.
He's got a ton of energy.
There she is. You saw her right there at the tail end of that replay. 4-0 Snowflake. They're off to an early lead in this one. Thatcher making the long 3.5, 4-hour bus ride up here, and they look a little off right now.
Well, and I tell you one thing, Camden, that Snowflake has traditionally done well that nobody really talks about is they serve very, very well, and they're putting Thatcher in really tough positions so far here tonight.
Lopman on that miscue there. It's 5-0 Snowflake.
And my guess is we'll see Lopman come out when she loses her serve. Oh, that's Kimberly Ike, sorry. Oh, my.
Nice hustle by Olson to get that one back in. Was behind our table. Oh, but Thatcher finally gets on the scoreboard. Big kill up front.
Freshman.
Nice for Delvin. That's Peyton Delvin. We talked about her as an Ace Hardware key player of the game.
The freshman showing a little size and power.
Lopman to serve. Reagan Olson rolls one across. And a nice block, and a burger. Watch Anna Berger here get up. Watch the elevation and the press over the net.
Oh, yeah. And she's all over the hitter. Great job watching the hitter. That's so important. That's so hard to teach young players is watch the hitter, don't watch the ball as a blocker.
Yeah, it seems counter-instinctual, doesn't it?
It does, but your timing's a lot better if you watch the hitter. And you might get an idea of where they're trying to go, where Anna Berger did right there.
We get timeout on the floor. It's Snowflake up 7-0. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk1067.com.
Attention high school juniors and seniors. It's game time. Get ready to transform your life. Northland Pioneer College offers high school students the opportunity to earn college credit while in high school. Get ahead of the game. Complete college classes before you graduate. Visit npc.edu/advising to learn more. Northland Pioneer College. Expanding minds, transforming lives.
Welcome you back to Snowflake High School. Lobos up 7-1 rather over the Thatcher Eagles here tonight. This 3A conference matchup, both teams in the top 4 of the state. Reagan Olson set to serve for the Snowflake Lobos.
And this is a part of her game that has really improved as well.
Little float serve that's handled well by Thatcher. Olson gonna send that one over after Snowflake got a little bit out offensively. Nice block. Berger gonna get credit for that one.
You better not throw the ball up softly in the middle when Anna Berger is in the front row, because I mean I'm telling you, her eyes. She is looking at the floor and not watching the ball. I love that discipline.
Absolutely outstanding there by Anna Berger. And a nice little tip over here, but we get a player in the net.
I think it was Berger that time, a little over anxious after that last kill.
8-2, Snowflake with the lead early on in this one. And this is so far been pretty exciting volleyball game.
Oh, they're calling a double on our setter, Kimberly Ike.
I didn't see it come off.
It was not great, and you could kind of hear the double on that one.
So Thatcher trying to claw their way back into this one, and a long serve that time by Wakefield.
And you know, that's just a killer right there for momentum. You just got 2 straight points. You have to get your serve in at that point, what we sometimes call a level 1 serve, where it's got to be in.
So Anna Berger set to serve now for Snowflake. Tosses this one up.
That's a level 1 serve right there.
And a block up front. How about that one by Ellie Alder? By Miranda Caldwell.
Yes, Miranda Caldwell, another player who's played, this is her 3rd year of varsity experience. Great timing on the block.
And I think it's Miranda.
Yeah, Miranda, yeah.
Miranda's not one that we talked about as our Ace Hardware key players, but she has been another starter on this Snowflake team. You just look at the depth on this Snowflake team. So many of these kids have played in the last 3 years at the varsity level, and a lot of them at starting positions.
Right.
So for Thatcher, set to serve is Lainey Morris. Morris's serve a good one, but a good pass and a good offensive effort here.
Boy, Ellie Lundberg, who doesn't get a ton of kills, she's really when she's in the back row, she sets for the Lady Lobos, but got one from the right side.
It's a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass kill there. Snowflake gets into their offense. The Swears attempt is blocked. Nice dig by Thatcher.
Nice job staying out of the net.
The Swear again tries one and gets this one over the top tape. You know, that's something that's an upperclassman move there. You know, they not to take a little bit off of it, let it a little roll shot.
Yep, little roll shot.
It wasn't a perfect set. She had to hold up on it, and she does a nice job with it.
But see, that was a difference we'll talk about in a second. That's the difference. The Thatcher blockers are watching the ball. So they go up as if the ball was in the right place, but Macy LaSuere goes up a little differently and is able to have time to roll it even close to the net, and they can't get it because they weren't watching their hitter.
And a nice block again. Up front, a nice reaction that time for Snowflake's. Caldwell does a good job of getting some fingers on that one. Snowflake dominating
nice
in this first set, 14-4, and another big time service point there for Snowflake. And we get timeout on the floor. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk1067.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station.
Orthodontist Dr. Joshua Beeler has been providing family-friendly orthodontics in Show Low and the entire White Mountains since 2006. If you need braces, stop in and see the friendly folks at Beeler Orthodontics and meet their professional staff. Dr. Beeler and his team have the latest in orthodontics technology, and they work with each patient individually to custom tailor the most effective treatment plan for the best results. Beeler Orthodontics is a proud sponsor of high school sports. Beeler Orthodontics, live to smile, love your smile.
Well, a dominant first half of this set, 15-4. Snowflake in the lead. Thatcher looking for answers, Mike.
Yeah, Thatcher is all out of sorts, and the serve is putting them on their heels. They can't get to their setter, and their setter is an all-world athlete, Lainey Morris. She's listed as a setter outside and right side, so she does it all, but they can't even get it to her. Even that is well off the net, but credit there, a nice set and a big hit by their best player, Olivia Lunt.
That was a perfect set. Right as you talked about her, she delivers an awesome back set, which is not an easy thing to do.
From the 10-foot line, too.
15-5, Thatcher looking for some offense here. Snowflake tries to get that one going. Nice block up front, but it goes out.
Well, the luxury for Snowflake is they have two 6-footers. We already talked about Anna Berger, and then Carmen Whitney comes in and puts a big block up as well, but just goes out of bounds. Nice serve.
Wasn't quite angled where she wanted to be. Big hit by LeSueur. And a Mountain Mobile auto glass kill.
You know, you try to talk as a coach about contact, and you can hear when LeSueur and Olsen hit the ball, it's a thud. I mean, they hit a heavy ball. And it's not a slap.
That starts with the great pass.
It does. It's a pretty good set, too.
Nice kill. Nice kill by Devlin.
She can bring it.
The only 6-footer on the Thatcher Eagle team.
Well, and she plays outside, so she's not really involved in the blocks very often.
Excuse me, I guess Lunt's listed at 6 foot as well. Reagan Olsen elevates.
That's a great defensive play for Snowflake and Thatcher.
Oh, wow. Wow, I hope we have the replay on this. Reagan Olsen stretching out across the net here.
It was a tight set.
This is just a great athletic play for her to record the kill on that. That's an awesome play. Good pass, and Thatcher getting into their offense here, but Reagan Olsen will shut it down.
Hello. Wow, that's a 10-foot line skill. Oh my! And she goes not only over the top, but in between the block. Look at this.
Boy, you wanna watch some good volleyball. Might want to make it out to Snowflake High School tonight.
Oh, nice set. Not a good time to tip if I'm Thatcher, because now you just gave the ball to guess who, number 4.
Another Mountain Mobile auto glass kill for Reagan Olsen.
Yeah, you cannot afford to tip against Snowflake. They're too fast. They cover too much court. It's basically a free ball. You got to swing away and take your chances.
19-7, Snowflake with the lead here. Thatcher they've looked improved, but they haven't been able to match Snowflake yet. 20-7.
But that's okay. It's a best of 5, and you're probably going to lose this one, but you've got to get some momentum going into that second and third set.
Set to serve for Snowflake, Caldwell.
And they're picking on the sophomore for Thatcher.
And a Berger hit that one into the tape.
Well, and you know about this, Camden. You got to set your 6-footer who can leap high. Even though it's a middle set, it's a quick set, it's still got to be set quite a bit higher for Anna Berger.
Yeah, just off on that. Couldn't get her full extension on it.
Try again.
There's that elusive back set that's so difficult. Berger, nice job to get that one up after she didn't get the block.
That's a tough call. They called a lift. I thought she got her hand on it pretty nicely. Tough call.
21-8, Snowflake with the lead here.
Thatcher's defense has improved lately, though. They're pulling up when Reagan Olson goes to hit.
Now Berger.
Oh!
Berger tops that one over.
Wow, they just called a 4, and I'm pretty sure Berger touched that.
Oh, she definitely touched it.
That's a bad call.
And the umpire, the up umpire is.
They're talking about a flash on a camera somewhere, but that was a missed call there. I don't know why that was called a 4th hit. Berger clearly touched that ball.
The up chair umpire had turned around to the audience. Somebody reacted to that call. And
great recognition to see that caught tipped at the net. Oh, nice pancake. But,
great effort, but it goes out of bounds.
You know, and that's the thing about for Macy LeSueur, that her defense is really the unspoken skill, great skill that she has. She's really a great defense player, great passer. Riley
Wingert comes from a family of athletes, and you saw her athleticism there to get to that ball.
That was a little higher set.
And that's what Anna Berger can do with it when it's set in the right spot. She's leading the team in hitting percentage, and you see it right there.
And Snowflake, for years, their middles are taught not to hit straight in the court. They always go hard angles where they can find holes, and Berger does a nice job there.
Oh, nice hit by Lunt, but it's dug nicely.
Look at that spot. Great dig, though.
Free ball for Thatcher, but because of the placement, they don't get into their offense, and a roll shot from the back row by Reagan Olson.
Well, and I think for Thatcher, I don't know how their defense normally goes, but their libero seems like she's having a tough time in this one, and they've kind of been picking on her, and she kind of misjudged that last one.
Well, and that came off the side of Olson's hand, so it made it a little more difficult.
So yeah, that was her on the serve receive, and she's just a little out of sorts, so good time for her to have a little break.
Well, Thatcher will be looking for answers in set number 2 as Snowflake takes the first set 25-9. We'll step away. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk1067.com.
It's a tough game out there. We can help you reach your goals and come out victorious. Need help paying for college? Let the financial aid experts at Northland Pioneer College help you qualify for federal, institutional, or tribal grants. See our website at npc.edu for details. Northland Pioneer College. Expanding minds, transforming lives.
I got this. Don't take time out of your busy day. Let Mountain Mobile Auto Glass come to you. All our technicians are certified by the National Auto Glass Safety Council. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass will give you $50 cash, free movie passes, and free dinner.
536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focused on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
College football at EA.
Who sells the number one truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Kimberly Ike to serve to start this second set, and the Lobos are going to get a point out of it.
You know, I got to say, Camden, I'm pretty surprised at Thatcher right now because you have some experience out there, some girls who have played their second and third year of varsity. And this is not a typical coach or team. They're usually much more disciplined than this.
Ike with a set to Olsen that pushed her outside. Olsen had to take a step back on that one and just got too far in front of it.
She will launch some out of bounds every now and then. But the other thing for Thatcher, you cannot back set when you got Berger and Olsen as your blockers over here. That's just a recipe for disaster.
Oh, nice hit. Nice hit.
It up.
Ellie Lundberg put some power behind that one.
Yeah, they can come at you from a lot of different places. And Thatcher is putting themselves in a little bit better position defensively, but just cannot control the big hits. Wow, that was ugly.
Nice job by Lunt that time to stuff that one. I'm not sure that first play looked kind of like a carry.
Yeah, that was ugly. I mean, the whole play got pretty ugly pretty quick. I thought Snowflake got away with one anyway.
But Thatcher has tied it up at 2 here. Berger gonna get a kill as she rakes out across the block. What's that called, Mike?
What's that?
Tools it across the block.
Tools it off the block. And she looks a little off on her timing though, and so she does do a good job of just controlling it. She seems like she's a little late getting to those hits.
It does seem like Snowflake through the years has always been pretty good at handling sets that just are a little off or timing issues, as we see another one there.
Well, you know, you can't just wail away all the time. You know, when it's perfect and it's in your wheelhouse, yeah, but otherwise you got to get it in. I hate when people just wail away and they're I'm being aggressive. No, that's not being very smart. There is a difference. There you go. Again, you can see Thatcher starting with a poor serve receive. Not able to get it anywhere near target.
Berger set to serve.
The set just a little wide for Olivia Lunt. She had to take it outside the antenna. So still no answers, but again, just out of rhythm, not giving their setter a real opportunity to do something with the ball. There we see it again. She's trying. Ooh.
Nice job by Thatcher there.
Oh, that ball looked a little out, but
I think, were they saying that Berger touched it?
I don't think so, but Thatcher will take it. And it was their junior, Olivia Lunt, their leading hitter, who had to get the point. And they're still in this game. They just got to string some plays together right now.
Nice serve, good float serve that keeps Snowflake off balance, but then Thatcher just gives it right back to him.
Oh, yep, they're going to do a double on that one.
And Caldwell called on the double.
You know, and you really try to, I don't know if all coaches do it, but I always tell my non-setters in these days, don't set the ball in a game. You got to bump set it because they're just looking to call double on you. Oh, that's nice hustle.
And that one's out.
Yeah,
Thatcher.
And what they're doing, Camden, and this is what a lot of teams will do, is they are serving at Regan Olsen. She's not a great passer. That's a big difference between her and Macy LeSueur. As you see LeSueur step in front of that one.
LeSueur gets a nice shot from behind the 10-foot line.
just great control. I mean, that ball, she's, like you said, she's at the 10-foot line and puts that one well over the block and in a tough spot.
Mike checks out. We get a serve now by Lundberg. And a little player in the net for Thatcher.
Yeah, the sophomore Ashlyn Thompson, who's playing outside tonight. She's listed as a middle hitter, but she's had a rough night tonight. Has not looked very confident out there.
And I believe that Ashlyn Thompson comes from a long line of athletes at Thatcher High School. I believe her brother's playing some college ball somewhere as we speak. Big block up front as Lunt tries to get a shot across. Wingert with a bump set and a back row attempt by Olsen.
Oh, nice. Oh.
And a net violation is called, or is they calling her underneath the net?
I hate that call. There's no one around. She makes a great play. I think officials should have a little leeway on that one.
Well, her knee was deep over the line.
She has not come out. It has Morris come out and set very well in this second set.
11-5 in favor of Snowflake. We'll keep it here. We'll go back to that play, Mike, with the player coming in under the net that time, and not necessarily that you don't like the officials' call. You don't like the call. You think that it needs to be eliminated from the game?
No, the call needs to be there because that's where injuries happen. But if there's no one around, like there was no one around Morris when she went under the net, that's what I'm saying. Like I wish the officials could have. So yeah, I mean she made the call that she had to make, but I wish they had some leeway to go, okay, let's play on, because that did not affect anybody on the Snowflake side. And it rewards a hustle play. I mean, she did a great job to get that ball after it tipped the bottom tape of the net. That's tough to do.
Yeah, it was quite the effort just to get the ball back up for Thatcher. 11-5 Snowflake. Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say Thatcher, and Thatcher needs all the defense they can get. Snowflake's doing a great job defensively. Thatcher has had problems.
Lundberg with a float serve, handled okay by Thatcher.
And you can see Thatcher having to set the ball from beyond the 10-foot line almost every time.
Yeah, they're pulling their setter off the net almost every time. And
it eliminates your middle.
And she's a good setter, but
a great athlete, yeah.
It makes it tough.
There you go. Let's see what she, yep. Now you can go to your middle, and your middle puts it away.
Well, great example of what Thatcher needs to do to get back into this one. 12-6 in favor of Snowflake. They've already taken the first set here tonight, 25-9, in a dominating win in the first set. Thatcher's been a little more competitive in this set,
but really still don't have a ton of kills.
Amazing how serve goes over, but a nice placement that time for Miranda Caldwell. Finds the opening.
That's the risk you take when you double block in the middle, as you leave your defensive left side wide open. And Miranda found it, sorry. Oh, great set.
Oh, wow. Even better block by Reagan Olsen.
Oh, look at her. She's excited. She wants the ball.
And she gets the kill.
When you see Reagan Olsen going up, you just get on your heels and you have to honor the kill, the swing away. And you can see the defensive right back just has to stay back, and it leaves the tip wide open. There's another nice set and a big hit for the freshman Peyton Devlin. She's really had a great percentage of hitting tonight. She hasn't got a ton of sets, but she's done a great job when she has had them, and Morris was able to put that one on the money again because the pass was where it needed to be. When Thatcher passes well, their offense can run, as with most teams.
Another kill by Thatcher.
I believe that was Snowflake's ball.
Oh, excuse me, by Snowflake. Carmen Whitney shows how she does it in the middle. And that's another challenge for the setter, is when you have players that are at different different leaping abilities.
Exactly. Different. You have to the ball. Oh, that's no man's land. That is one of the worst places you can pass the ball. Both left front and right front. Really tough.
16-7. Snowflake slowly pulling away in this one, and Thatcher needs to make some adjustments quick.
Yeah, and the adjustment. I mean, Thatcher hasn't been aced a whole lot, but they have not passed the ball in a good spot for their setter.
Well, we see an example of that. Their setter having a bump set that one, and Reagan Olson looking for some faces.
Yeah, and the Thatcher blockers are too far off the net, so when it hits, that's why you tell your players you got to press over the net with that block, so that when that ball hits your arms, it goes over the other side. You can see number 14, Cassidy Wakefield, too far off the net right there.
Well, and that's a symptom of Snowflake's dominance up front tonight. They've got so many players that have been able to put the ball down that the block was a little bit late coming over.
She was. And Snowflake runs it quick. Reagan Olson's taken off a little early because they do run it quick. With that whole purpose in mind is to freeze your middle blocker.
17-8. Snowflake with the lead here in the second set of this best of 5. And there's an air ball by Cameron Whitney. A little too much of that one.
And if you notice also, that's probably one of the first sets that have come on the 10-foot line or outside for the Lady Lobos.
Nice pass by Wingert, and Reagan Olson puts it away.
Yeah, they're just not, Thatcher's not pressing. They're probably not used to seeing this kind of offense. They have to press over the net, so when it hits their arms, I'm surprised Reagan Olson is taking such a hard angle because it is going to go into the block when she could clearly go over it. Oh, nice serve. She finally got that. Snowflake got one of the few aces. That was a nice serve. And
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass ace here for Thatcher.
She went to the well one too many times.
19-10. Thatcher down 1-0 in this second set.
When you're up 10, though, you can go for some of those serves.
Yeah, it gives you a little more confidence. Serving here is Lopman.
Look at that pass.
And that one just a little high for Berger, but she's still able to get enough of it to create the velocity. You can see the power that she has developed over the years. She's always been a strong player, but man, as a pitcher, winding up in fast pitch softball, you develop those shoulder muscles quite well.
What a nice serve. I think the setters for Thatcher are trying sometimes to get it almost too perfect, and they're putting their hitters in awkward positions.
So that one goes out of bounds on the far side. Well, it'll be the near side to our viewers. Berger trying to get that one. Nice pass by LeSueur. She's going to get the set, and a great block. They finally are able to press across and get that block. Combining on it was Mia Carter and Cassidy Wakefield for the Thatcher Eagles.
They did, and Macy LeSueur doesn't quite bring the power that Olson does, but still a very good hitter. Ooh, that's tough.
Thatcher going to have to. I thought they were going to give him a free ball. Lunt goes for it.
Puts it in the net.
Hits top tape and comes back to the Thatcher side. So 22-11.
Well, you got to credit her aggressiveness.
Timeout on the floor. Snowflake with the lead. They're knocking on the door of another set here tonight. They lead 1-0. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Welcome back to Snowflake High School. 22-11, Snowflake with a commanding lead in set number 2.
I did not expect this, I got to say, Camden. I think Snowflake is playing well, about as well as you would expect, but Thatcher has not come and answered the bell so far.
Well, and we haven't seen Thatcher play this year, but from what we have heard, this is not the Thatcher team. That's the Thatcher team that we're expecting to see here tonight as Lunt and it looked like Jorgensen combined.
Watch Jorgensen all over this one. Great footwork, watching the hitter, and gets the big left hand on that one.
Look at the press over the net. What you've been calling for all night, Mike. You should be proud.
Well,
they're listening.
There's one or two people that think I might know what I'm talking about, but
Lunt winds and gets one, but a nice dig on the Snowflake side, sets up LeSueur.
That was a big windup by Lunt. Good swing. Great defense by both teams here.
Tries to push it back, and she got it. Hit the line.
That's a great play by Lunt to put that in the dead man's corner over there.
And we can't see the floor on that shot, but that was close.
It was close.
22-13.
They're going to serve Olsen.
And they serve it out. Little too aggressive on the serve. 23-13 is the Snowflake lead. Knocking on the door of a 2-0 lead here.
Boy, they've got to come up. Ooh, big swing.
All of a sudden, Thatcher.
Big swing by Jorgensen.
Looks like they're starting to become a little more comfortable.
They are. That was a loose swing. You know, there wasn't any hesitation. Oh, I hope I don't hit it out. You know, because that will for sure cause you to hit it out.
23-14. Thatcher trying to stay in this one.
And there you go. You see again the setter never having to leave inside the 10-foot line.
Back row set to Jorgensen. It's blocked. Now LeSueur hammers it.
And that is with no approach. He just goes straight up on the busted play, so to speak, and just hammers one down.
How about keeping it loose?
Yeah, you can see the whip. You can see the loose wrist. That's just textbook.
10-point lead for Snowflake.
And as usual, now she serves.
Nice up by LeSueur. Give a free ball out, but she mishit it.
You know, a lot of people were calling for that ball that LeSueur took as out, but when it's hit at your head, it's really hard to move out of the way. So it's a good place to hit it. Is right in the middle of the back row player's body.
LeSueur to Olsen, and Olsen can't get a swing on it. Thatcher into their offense.
There's a swing.
It's impressive that Snowflake is getting swings on those, but Thatcher trying to stay in this one. Another game point for Snowflake, 24-16.
They're building. Thatcher's building a little bit of momentum. They're getting a little looser. They're digging balls. That helps too.
Jorgensen to serve. And a tough pass here.
Great.
You're going to get a good hit from the back row. And that's your ball game, or rather that's your set. Snowflake with a 2-0 lead, 25-16 in this one. As we step away, this is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America?
Attention high school juniors and seniors. It's game time. Get ready to transform your life. Northland Pioneer College offers high school students the opportunity to earn college credit while in high school. Get ahead of the game. Complete college classes before you graduate. Visit npc.edu/advising to learn more. Northland Pioneer College. Expanding minds, transforming lives.
Get a huddle.
You've
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain sports.
Well, we welcome you back here to Snowflake High School. The Thatcher Eagles trying to take some of that momentum that they were able to create in that second set and try to get a set here tonight. They need a win.
Well, they at least got to have something to be positive about, and winning a set would certainly do that. They started to climb back in a little bit, caused Snowflake to make some errors, but just not enough.
So 25-9 was the first set to Snowflake. They take the second set 25-16. This is a best of 5, so Snowflake is going to try to get this one done in 3. Thatcher's going to try to say something about that. Quite frankly, for our purposes, we'd like to see this one go a few more sets, but yeah. I'm sure Coach Hargrove would be happy to see this one be over over in 3.
See if they serve it to Olsen right here. They do try, but it's out.
Morris starts it off with a serve that's a little long.
Yeah, and those are the mistakes you just cannot have when you're playing a team of the caliber of Snowflake. You can't have mental errors, and I consider that a mental error.
So tough for these teams who have had limited practice throughout the season, and you see Coach Hargrove diving on the floor there.
She's very vested in her team emotionally.
Absolutely. You talked about her athleticism there.
Oh, yeah, she's always impressed me. And she's a good coach as well.
Well, it's nice when you can do the things that you're asking your players to do.
Yes. Oh, that's a nice hit.
Oh, big-time hit, Jorgensen.
I think that was Devlin again.
Oh, Devlin, excuse me.
She's had a couple of opportunities her percentage tonight is great. I'm going to say about 800, but just hasn't had a lot of opportunities because the passes have not been there. So we'll see if Thatcher can string a few together. Well, there's a good way to do it.
3-1, Thatcher.
Berger talking to her team. There's a much better. Oh.
And Berger's going to be blocked.
Great pass, great swing, but right in. And I talked about how their middles do a good job of not hitting in the middle. They always cut or cut it back really hard. Berger hit it straight that time, right into the teeth of the block.
Nice job by Devlin and Jorgensen up front.
Geez. Cannot miss serves when you got the momentum. It kills you. And this has been your weakness all night is serve-receive, and now you just give one of the best servers in the state, Reagan Olsen, an opportunity.
Reagan Olsen. Nice float serve.
That was a good
nice pass. But set was a little off. Devlin couldn't get a swing off. And a nice back row spike that time for the top hitter on the Snowflake team, Reagan Olsen.
Michaela Jorgensen went up for it, had a shot at it, but was just out of her reach.
That's a tough one to block.
It is very tough. I believe Snowflake does not.
Oh, double hit.
Snowflake coaches actually teach their guys not to try to block back row attacks.
That pass put Morris in the net, and as she tried to get that set up, called for the double. Olsen.
Oh, nice up. Great serve by Olsen, but a good dig. Oh, nice swing.
Swear powers it through the block.
Jorgensen was on that one, just a little too much power by LeSueur. It went through the block, right through the middle of both players. Oh, and actually, I take that back. That was Thompson that could not come up with the block. It's tough. Got to be stiff-handed.
Swinger.
Good push.
A little roll shot that's handled nicely by Thatcher, but a block. The set was a little behind, a little back.
Well, they got bailed out that time by the strength of Berger. She blocked it, but she blocked it out of bounds, hit it off her arm where she couldn't control it. She was too high.
Looked like Devlin couldn't take her full approach on that one, and we're tied at 5. Lasseur hits one in the net.
Ball was a little low when it got to her, and that's a very tough, that's a timing predicated set right there, and it was a little late.
Thatcher in a much better position in this set, putting some pressure on Snowflake. Snowflake able to enjoy some huge leads in the first 2 sets that have allowed them to play loose, and now Thatcher putting a little pressure on them.
And I believe Berger went underneath the net. The set put her a little tight. And, and Snowflake struggles also when the pass is not inside the 10-foot line.
Another service error.
Wenger does a great job as the libero back there of orchestrating the defense and has been all over the out calls for Snowflake.
Explain that a little more, Mike.
Well, she's responsible for the deep ball, and so she knows exactly where she is on the court, so she knows if the ball is above her head, it's going to be out. But double, that's a tough double. But as a coach, you're okay with your players taking a ball that they're not sure, even if it was going to be out, but they weren't quite sure. It's better if they take it than let it go and take the chance that it falls in. Look for them to serve Olsen right here. But Lasseur cuts her off.
And Lasseur.
Haven't seen Snowflake try to take the line shot a whole lot tonight. They've been able to go over the block, but that time Lasseur pulls that back across her body and takes it down the line. Ooh, nice serve.
Trouble for Thatcher, and that's going to be a service point for Snowflake.
Yeah, the serve.
Back at 8.
And I remember when Fountain Hills was dominant in 3A volleyball, their serving was very difficult as well. And I'll tell you what, Elliot Lundberg does a great job with the serve. Not sure why she's looking at her clock. I think the official wants to get out of here.
Snowflake taking a lead here, 9-8. Good swing for Thatcher.
Yeah. That's a tough set.
And Lasseur cannot come up with that one, so it's tied at 9 again.
That's really an unforced error by Lundberg. That was a great pass that came off the block, so it slowed it down a little bit. So just a little over anxious with the set there. Pushed it too far.
Lopman looking to serve here for Thatcher. We're tied at 9. And Lasseur, a rare serve receiver for her as she hits that one into the student section.
Usually she's a much better passer, but she's been struggling a little bit too. She's been falling back on her passes, and that's causing the ball to go straight up in the air, and that time a little to the right.
Lopman gets this one.
There she is. Wenger knew. It was at my head. It's got to be out because of my position on the floor.
So Lasseur set to serve, and Lasseur, one of the top servers on this Snowflake team. It's a nice float serve. Snowflake handles it well, though, and we get a point for Thatcher. Thatcher handles it well.
Yeah, Thatcher going off, trying to go line as well, tools it off the block. Olsen could see it, but just couldn't react fast enough to get her hand outside of the ball.
Olsen off the block.
I think Olsen likes it when she gets that big run. It's like she's doing long jump all over again. So she takes the pass and then comes flying in with all kinds of momentum and puts it down. Great job of translating horizontal motion to vertical. That's
nice
a tough
swing.
Tough set to handle too, right over your head.
Olsen tries to tip it over. Luntz there.
Smart, but Lasseur all over it.
Olsen fires another one down.
Ooh.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass.
They said that was out. Let's see what kind of view we get. Actually, they say it was tipped. Yep. It was tipped.
Good call.
But it was in also, so.
Good call. Did the line judge call it out?
I thought so, but it looked pretty in from here, but from that camera angle, I should say. Oh, that's smart.
Now, I haven't noticed, Mike, is this we got a new setter. It must just be this rotation, right?
They run a 6-2. Thatcher runs a 6-2. They run 2 setters. Dallas Casillas was the setter just now, and now Lainey Morris will take over. But really, the unsung hero for Thatcher so far is Michaela Jorgensen. She's really been doing a great job offensively for Thatcher. Really the only offense they've had.
Nice up that time for Lopman.
And Lopman has not had a very good game either, but there's another great dig. She's starting to come alive a little bit.
Olsen had to hold up for that one.
Free ball. Not a great pass, though, off the free ball. It's tight. I don't know how. Well, she handles that tight ball. I can't believe she got a swing on that, but I guess when you're that high above the net, you can swing away.
Watch the athleticism to come down and not hit the net. She is literally at the net.
Yeah. I don't know how she did it. Lots of practice. That's what that was. Oh.
Little toss over by Lunt.
She has not had a very big night either. Oh, look at that. Great play by LeSueur. And Lunt has not. Oh, that's nice
the roll shot by Olsen, but a great job by Thatcher.
Wow. We got bodies flying all over the place.
And a tool of the block that time. A new hitter for Thatcher this time, Thompson.
Yeah, Thompson finally got a kill. She's going to be a good one in years to come. But wow, great defense and great awareness on the court is having to dig up tough balls.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass kill there for the Thatcher Eagles. We're tied again at 13. Berger going to get stuffed.
Well, and really there's 2 problems. One, that ball is a little tight, and 2, that ball is a little too low for Berger to do anything with it other than hit it straight at. You can see she's well over the top of that one.
And this one is out. Another service error.
Thatcher has had way too many service errors, and especially after you win a big point, you just got to stuff on their 6-footer, and then you go and serve it out of bounds and lose all that momentum.
We unofficially have them for 5 service errors in this game alone. You count those as points, and this is a totally different game here. Totally different set.
And again, the initial pass puts Thatcher in a very bad position. Time to regroup. They're still in this.
Coach Hargrove running circles around the bench.
She's firing up the bench.
Trying to get she told me before the game that she's nervous. That's one way to get the nerves out.
Yeah, nervous energy. Ooh.
Big swing. And they're saying it was touched.
Yep, they said it was off the block, went on the outside of Lundberg, excuse me. So now Thatcher has an opportunity. If they can give you the first one, as a coach, I'm always looking for first to 21. That's not a very good set. I feel like that should have been called a double right there, but.
Well, LeSueur handles it and puts it down for a Snowflake point. They regain the lead on a Mountain Mobile Auto Glass kill.
Good serve.
Berger hitting this one over.
Nice bump set right there, and the freshman handles it easily.
This one's going to be stuffed back, and Thatcher ties it back up.
Yeah, Thatcher started to play a little bit. Too bad they waited 2 sets. This could have been a lot more entertaining.
Well, this is the Thatcher team that was advertised. Right. Another hard serve. Olsen just does get it up enough for Wingert to save it.
Didn't handle it great. That's a good swing out of Wakefield.
How about Devlin? Talked about her as one of our Ace Hardware key players in the game, the 6-footer, just a freshman.
Yeah, she's done a great job swinging and defensively on the block when they do back set. On I'm thinking they might want to keep it on the outside. When you got hitters like LeSueur and Olsen, I'm just going to set that outside quite a bit.
Tied back up at 17.
When you have good blockers, you can't set the ball tight. Oh, what a great serve again.
LeSueur had to slow up on that one. That one was touched. And so Snowflake will get the kill. LeSueur credited it with another Mountain Mobile Auto Glass kill for Snowflake.
Fine high hands, hit it off those fingertips where they can't block it, but you get the touch. Nice back set.
Big swing. Right side swing that time for Snowflake's Cameron Whitney.
Yeah, she finally got a nice set she could handle. It wasn't too tight to the net. You can't put your hitters tight to the net. And a great job that time by Lundberg to put her in a good spot.
19-17 Snowflake. They lead it 2-0. They're chasing this one, but Thatcher with a much better performance in this set will step away. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTop1067.com.
Attention high school juniors and seniors. It's game time. Get ready to transform your life. Northland Pioneer College offers high school students the opportunity to earn college credit while in high school. Get ahead of the game. Complete college classes before you graduate. Visit npc.edu/advising to learn more. Northland Pioneer College. Expanding minds, transforming lives.
19-17 Snowflake with the lead here in this third set. They lead it 2-0. Thatcher has, it's been a back and forth set.
Yeah, it's been within two pretty much the whole night, or the whole set.
And it will remain within two as that one sails long.
And Coach Hargrove does a push-up for every serve that Snowflake misses, and I think that's her first one tonight.
Gotta love it. We'll have to try to get a close-up of that.
Bad time to miss a serve, though. You had a 2-point lead coming out of a timeout. It's another one off the block.
Lunt hits it long, and the back line judge says that it was touched. Coach Hargrove not happy. See if we've got a replay on it.
I didn't see the touch on that one. It looked like Lunt came well inside the block, but Thatcher will take it to tie it up.
Tied at 19, and we missed the replay. We apologize on that one, but you can go back and rewind it on YouTube.
Thatcher did not get a good set that time. They had an opportunity. Instead, give it to LeSueur.
Watch the emotion of LeSueur right after this kill. We'll see if our cameraman pushes in on it. Nope, they didn't quite get there. But I'll tell you that is just raw emotion for LeSueur after that kill.
And now she comes out of the back row, and you've got to go after that ball. These hitters are too good. They know where the court is. You've got to go after it. You cannot assume they're going to hit it out. They have not. I think Olsen's only missed one, and LeSueur's missed one.
We talked a lot about the Thatcher Eagles in the first two sets, the troubles that they've had, but one thing we haven't mentioned, Mike, is just how intimidating this court is for teams.
And it used to be they played in the little gym so that it felt you had that, you really feel like you were boxed in, and obviously with COVID they've tried to spread everybody out, but it's still a great atmosphere for the home team. Wow.
And it has, for a high school, it has kind of that big stadium feel with the upper level track and then the seating on the side and
behind as well.
Yeah.
Olsen with a rare miss right there. She hammered the first one, and they brought. There it is, number 6.
Long serve that time for the Thatcher Eagles. Wakefield.
That's gotta kill Coach Orr. For them to have a big point like that where you get a block and you force Olsen into an error and then you serve it out.
22-21. Snowflake looking to close this out in 3. Great effort that time for the Thatcher Eagles, but it's just not going to be good enough.
Well, and one thing we know is Miranda Caldwell has a great serve.
Caldwell plays a lot of volleyball. We've seen her in the off season in club ball, and that's really the secret to success these days.
Unfortunately, yeah.
You got to play year round, and Thatcher does a good job of that, and so does Snowflake. Snowflake does a good job with open gyms and things like that during the off season, just letting girls get touches on volleyballs. I actually talked to Eastern Arizona College's head coach Sherry Kay, and talking about Snowflake, because she had 3 players on her team last 2 years, and she said that's one of the things that Snowflake does well is they just get lots of touches.
And they drill and they drill and drill so that when these girls get out here, everything's second nature. They don't really have to think a whole lot about it. It's just instinct takes over.
Berger puts the roof on that little tip.
Snowflake going with 2 6-footers on the front row, but Berger, you can see a lot of girls go up, but look at the athleticism to find that ball and push it right back down.
Great timing. Game point, Snowflake, 24-21.
Match point. Oh, good
Big
swing,
hit.
but it was out. Yep.
And look, hit it long. Snowflake will take it in 3 straight. 25-21, the final in this third set. And the Snowflake Lobos, who are the number 3 team in the state of Arizona, are going to take away a 3-0 victory here tonight over the Thatcher Eagles. Back to recap it for you. Coming up, our Deemer's glass-shattering hit of the game, and our Bila Orthodontics straight line play of the game when we return. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school volleyball on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Winning takes focus, preparation, and support. Keep focused on your dream career while saving thousands in tuition costs at Northland Pioneer College. We're here to support your goals and see you succeed. Visit npc.edu to see our programs. An academic advisor will get you on the right path to achieve your educational goals. Northland Pioneer College, expanding minds, transforming lives.
Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center is a proud supporter of high school sports. Many of our local sports players were born at the hospital, where Summit Obstetrics offers comfortable individual rooms for mom and baby. In case of a sports injury, the hospital ER is always staffed and prepared to take on the most serious injuries, and Summit features an advanced diagnostics department with state-of-the-art equipment. The Summit Healthcare orthopedic and therapy teams can help sports players overcome injuries and return to the game. Summit Healthcare Regional Medical Center wishes all players a successful and healthy season this year.
Attention high school juniors and seniors. It's game time. Get ready to transform your life. Northland Pioneer College offers high school students the opportunity to earn college credit while in high school. Get ahead of the game. Complete college classes before you graduate. Visit npc.edu/advising to learn more. Northland Pioneer College. Expanding minds, transforming lives.
Well, we welcome you back to Snowflake High School, where the Thatcher Eagles have just been down by the Lobos in 3 sets. The first set 25-9 to the Lobos. Lobos win the second set 25-16 and win the third set 25-21. Time now for our Bila Orthodontics straight line play of the game, brought to you by Bila Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile. Bila Orthodontics. And I'm not sure if we have the replay on that one, but
we're talking about just the play, the overall play of Macy LeSueur. Just her consistency, her ability to take tough sets and put them in play, put them tough off hands, down the line, roll shots, tips. She has it all, and she was just very, very consistent. So Macy LeSueur and her play is the straight line play of the game.
That's your Beeler Orthodontics straight line play of the game. Live to smile, love your smile. Beeler Orthodontics. Time now for our Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Hands down the best place to call when you need quality glass at affordable prices. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. That's Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. And that one could have been the glass shattering hit of the game.
They could have.
As we see LeSueur celebrating a huge hit down the line. But the shot by Reagan Olson, the kill that was hit right down, almost straight down at the 10-foot line, inside the 10-foot. In fact, it was about 3 feet from the net.
And it went off of a block in order to get that tight, but it was still just an incredible. There was a lot of pounding going on, especially for Snowflake. They got to swing away a lot on a lot of balls. Thatcher got a few eventually. Lunt really started to swing away. Devlin had some good hits, but that one hit by Reagan Olson was just straight down. Got great elevation, great contact. Everything was there, and she just put it straight down.
We apologize to our crew. We should have had them mark that, but we're not very good at this yet, so
it's our first one of the season.
We're trying to learn. But anyway, that's our Deemer's Glass shattering hit of the game, brought to you by Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Hands down, the best place to call when you need quality glass at affordable prices. Call 1-888-GLASSMAN. That's 1-888-GLASSMAN. Well, it's the state playoffs for these two teams as they will go into the playoffs. Now, this game will be interesting about rankings.
I don't think Thatcher, I was looking at the rankings, I don't think Thatcher is going to fall very far and fall to number 5. I think they're going to hold on. They have a 2.5 or over 2-point lead on AZ College Prep, and when you lose to a higher seeded team, you're not gonna take too big of a hit. So I think they're going to hold on to their ranking, but that just means they get a quicker matchup with Northwest Christian.
Yeah, and that's something you don't want. You don't want to see Northwest Christian in the early rounds. That's a team you'd like to save for the championship.
At least get to the state championship game.
Northwest Christian, the only undefeated team left in 3A. So we'll see how the rankings play out, but certainly we know that both of these teams are going to end up in the state playoffs, and will have pretty good seeding for the playoffs as they came into this contest 3-4. And as you mentioned, that's an interesting thing with me with the PowerPoints for the AIA. You shouldn't see a lot of movement in a situation where Thatcher loses to a number 3 team.
Yeah, and if you look also, I don't know that Snowflake might actually move to 2. Not that it matters a whole lot. There's no real difference between 2 and 3, but they could get enough points on this win to move up. But for sure, Snowflake is going to be number 2 or 3. And Thatcher will be 4 or 5, and I don't see a whole lot of movement going on. Obviously, Northwest Christian is so far ahead that they're not going to lose. They're going to hold on to that number 1 seed regardless of what happens. So the top 8 these two teams will have a first-round bye in the state tournament, and so they'll go straight to Phoenix next weekend.
They won't have to play in that dreaded
the play-in game.
Play-in tournament. And so hats off to both of these teams and finishing the season strong. The interesting thing about Thatcher is it does put them in to the category of a 3-loss team, which changes things for them. So we'll see how that all plays out. That's going to wrap things up for us. We want to say thanks to the entire crew, and thank you all for watching here tonight. Again, Snowflake victorious in 3 sets, 25-9, 25-16, and 25-21 is your final here tonight, 3-0 to the Snowflake Lobos. For Mike Granillo, I'm Camden Smith, inviting you back next time, which will be tomorrow night. We cover the Show Low Cougars as they host the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets in high school football tomorrow night. Until then, we say so long, everybody.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of local sports on iTalk 106.7 KNKI Pine Top and iTalk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Summit Regional Medical Center, Octopus Car Wash, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, and Little Bluebird Studios. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 1067 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Kopaniki communications station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without the expressed written consent of iTalk 1067 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to italk1067.com.